Okay guys, car set up, we're ready to go fishing. It doesn't look like I put a lot of tackle in for some reason, but I'm sure I've got everything. The face of security. So yes, we're on our way fishing. Let's need to go get some bait from tackle shop. It's currently just gone 7:30 in the morning. It's quite cold. Maybe I need to set the heaters on a bit because I'm a bit busted up, but we'll be all right. So yeah, this early in the morning, you kind of want some sort of mellow music, some sort of calming to get you ready for the day. So that's what we're doing.
Got me some Maggie.
Okay guys, welcome to another video. We come back out to revisit shallow fishing, and after I got this one in there I thought it was the best time to get the camera out. So I'm getting one up and I'll show you. A bit of old still. There we go. So a nice little IDE. Nice little fish anyway. Nice red fins. So yeah, this is when I thought I'd best get the camera out. And yeah, so we'll get him slipped back. And I'll show you my rig. We'll go over bait. And now we're tackling this sort of thing. So yes, you can go back now. Wait. Okay, so I thought I'd just run out of a rig right now. So this couldn't be any more simple, honestly. So we've got this fairly long waggler float. The longer ones tend to be more sensitive. All the shots are at the top. Then there's nothing coming down the line, down to a 2-pound hook length and a size 16, yeah, size 16 hook, a single maggot. And that's it really. Our main line is 4 pound 6, hook length's 2 pound 6, which I'm pretty sure I already said. So yeah, that's what we're up to. Find out a bit more. I was meant to get a catapult on the way down when I went to tackle shop. There's me thinking, oh, it'll have to be 2-3 quid. Yeah, I got in there, they're all $6.99. I was like, you know what mate, I think we'll leave that. So I bought some pellets instead. I got my feeder rod with me. So I'm going to soak some of them up and put them inside a cage feeder later on. See if we can target some of these lovely little carp in here. Because I was going to fish to the edge of this island, which I'll show you in a minute. So I'm just limited to where I can throw my bait now. Unfortunately, it's not very far. So yeah, I've had lots of it. Oh, that's a fish. I've had lots of these little bream so far. Oh, it's come off. That one counts. But that was the IDE, is the biggest so far. There's lots of activity on the pond. Looks like spawning for carp, to be quite honest with you. Oh, missed a bite. So I don't know what that'll be like later. It'll probably be hectic down here. It's meant to get 15, 16 degrees today. This is what I've been catching a lot of so far this morning. Ooh. I'm looking. These little things. Little tiny weeny snotties. Go back. Yes. Just cast that back out. And we'll start fishing properly. We bought literally minimal tackle with me today. Just a rod and net and a bag. And something to sit on. Oh, this is a good fish. Oh, it's another ride. Oh, really good one actually. Cracking fish. It's gonna be a PB. Oh, it's a right lump. Jeez, that's a big one. It's going well. And get the hook out. There we go. That's a big eye. There we go. There's a bigger one. They're probably just over a pound, maybe scraping 2. I got my scales, but I'm not bothered about weighing them. That's a nice fish. I don't need scales to tell me that. So, look at that beauty. You don't catch them fishing for carp. Gorgeous fish. Slipping back. Like a rocket. Anyway. Okay, so I was just going to show the swim on the island. And then this little beauty took it. This is another ride. I'm going to tell how today's going to go, and it's going to be really good. So we're getting slipped by. That's the average stamp today. It's going to be a good day. Right, so I'll show you now. See the log there? I was going to fish just past it. I'm like a carp blogger now. Just past it there. Right on the edge of that. But unfortunately I don't have a slingshot, catapult, whatever you want to call it. So I'm fishing about here. Nah, I'm fishing about 12, 13 foot off that island. It's not too far away, I can easily cast it. But yeah, just unfortunate really. But so far, so good. The bites were coming thick and fast, but I noticed that most of the bites weren't even hitting or connected to the fish. It was more like every 3 bites I'd hook 1 fish. You know, because the hook was basically just too big, and instead of just missing them all, I lowered my hook down to size 20, and then after that practically every fish was getting hooked. Not necessarily a decent sized one every time, but you know, fish is a fish. Putting on the bank, that was the main thing. That was the aim of the day. So yeah, catching fish when you go fishing is always a good thing. It's also important to cast over your swim. That way you're not crashing any rigs down on the fish's head to spook them away. This allows you to cast past them, make all the noise, and then reel it back in over the top, making as little disturbance as possible. When fishing shallow, it's very important to keep constantly feeding. Make sure you feed after every fish, after every cast. Maybe about 5 or 6 maggots to start with, and then slowly whittle it down to about 3, just to drive the competition up in the water, and then eventually you will get the fish boiling up on the surface after your bait.
some of you might be wondering what rod I'm using, because you haven't seen the video before, or whether you're just interested. I believe it was unearthed on one of the episodes of Time Team. It's a 12-foot match rod. It's older than I am, but this is really a trick. I was after a float rod for a while, and well, this is filling the gap now, and it's very, very light, and it's got a really nice soft action to it. The only thing I don't like about it is when it creaks when you hook into a big fish, which I'll show you what happens in a minute, because I did hook a big fish, and it took me around the block basically.
We hooked a big carp. I'm not rigged up for this. Come back. It's bigger. Right down this fish. There it is. £8–9. I might give him away. But that's a nice fish. Stop slipping. Full of spawn. So, yeah, so we'll get him slipped back, I think. Without dropping it. What are you? Throw my neck.
Lots of nice IDE were caught during the session. It was a brilliant day. Lots of fish were caught. At one bit it was literally IDE a chuck, but you know, I didn't have enough space to record everything, otherwise it'd just be boring anyway. So this is just 2 little clips that I've got. And I'd like to say thanks for watching the video, guys. We've come to the end of the video now. Don't poo in the bath, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.